What's up guys, welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. You already know what time it is. We're here today to unbox this brick of the new X-Men Rise and Fall set. It's about time, this set got so delayed. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this set. The Infinity Warps chases are looking pretty fun. So I'm mainly looking for the Weapon Hex chase. I hope I pull her, but the super rare primes are really good too. I'll be happy with that. Anyway, without any further ado, let's just get to the unboxing. Alright, so here we go. As usual, we're going to start from this side and work our way down that way, just in case anybody wants to know. You know, sometimes they put things in like the same spots-ish on the brick. And of course we have the legacy card. There we go. Of course, these legacy cards are really awesome. I'm really hoping for Magneto because I did go out of my way to get that old Magneto again. He's really awesome, really fun. I also really hope I get Cyclops. Either one would be really cool with me. But we'll take a look at this last. Alright, starting with this side. First front pack. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Alright, right off the bat, not bad. We got a Blink Rare. We got a Hellfire Club Guard. We got a Sentinel. These are two of the best like generics you can get out of this set. And then looks like we got what, Eric the Red and a Havoc. I actually like this Havoc. He's really good for the points. Booster number 2. Ooh, all right. So we got a Colossus, a Blob, Mr. Sinister, Silver Samurai, and a Warpath. Not bad. Number 3. Ooh, I see bubble wrap. That's always a good sign. Oh. Looks like Mimic. I think it's the regular super rare. Yeah, it's the regular super rare Mimic. The Prime one is very cool, but the super rare one's not bad either. I'll take it. Looks like we also got Iceman, Smasher, Omega Red, and Impulse. Not bad. Number 4. Got one super rare so far. Ooh, and that makes our second super rare. We got Mystique. Got another Sentinel, that's awesome. Tempo, she's really good. And we got an Arclight and a Marvel Girl, not bad. I do like the Mystique a lot. She's one of the higher pointed Krakoan revival characters we have now. So it's just higher point characters that you can potentially revive. Pretty cool. Sweet. Alright, and we got Wolverine, another Smasher, Professor X. Professor X and Magneto are like hands down two of the best uncommons in the game right now. Cyclops and what's his name? The Shadow King. Rare. Not bad. Going on booster number 6 now. Seen 2 super rares. So let's see, we got X-23, we've got Darwin, Sabretooth, Malice, and Mystique, the uncommon Mystique. Cool. Boom, alright. Oh, okay. There's the chase. Speedweasel. Speedweasel is actually really cool. The ability to like, was it charge twice or something? Oh yeah, she can charge twice, and if she's given a close destroy action to destroy a wall or something, she can charge again. So really cool, because Hypersonic's benched, so they can't give her Hypersonic. We got another Hellfire Club Guard, so again, want a lot of these for like Blackheart and stuff. Raza, Callisto, and another Havoc. So cool, we got the chase. That's awesome. Ooh, alright, we got a Brood. Is that a regular one? That's a regular Brood. And a Hepzibah. And a Polaris, another Colossus, and a Shi'ar Soldier. Again, this set's got some pretty good generic figures. Alright, we're on the last 2 boosters now. Okay. Ooh, what is that? Alright, we got, what's this dude's name? Warstar. Alright, we got Warstar. I do like the sculpt on this guy, actually. That's really cool. We got a Corsair. We got a Sebastian Shaw. A Skinless Man. Ew. And we got a multiple man. Again, we want a lot of multiple mans. There's a lot of good generics, and definitely multiple man is one of my top wants. So I hope I get another one in this last pack, actually. Last booster. There might be another super rare. Who knows? We'll have to see. Boom. Ooh. Oh, yeah. All right. Sweet. There he is. We got Apocalypse, baby. There he is. Apocalypse is awesome. We've got another Brood. We got the Magneto uncommon. That's great. Another Shi'ar Soldier and a Marvel Girl. All right. This is a pretty great brick. Can't complain. We'll take a quick look at what we got in the Legacy card. Again, really hoping for Magneto or Cyclops are probably my top two. Boom. Oh, actually, this one's not bad. We got a Sentinel. A lot of people are going to be wanting these Sentinel cards, so to be honest, I don't have any of these. I don't really plan on chasing after a bunch of them, so this is probably going to be just a good trade card for me. But yeah, pretty great brick, can't complain. Now, we'll take a quick look at some of the cooler pieces that we got. Alright, so I pulled out just a couple of the really cool things I wanted to talk about. We got pretty much all the commons, most of the uncommons, and a decent amount of the rares. Now, if you guys don't already know, most of the time when you get a brick, you'll usually end up with 3 super rares and either a chase or a prime. Now, that's never exactly a guarantee, but that's just usually kind of how it is. So really quickly, I wanted to take a look at the common Sentinel. I did get 2 of these guys. They look really cool up close, so there's a look at that. And the reason I like the Sentinel so much is because they have a really cool sideline active trait, which lets you bring them in on your opponent's turn if they hit you with a bunch of attacks. Anything that's sideline active is always going to be useful, and being able to bring in extra characters when you're getting attacked a bunch is always nice. And then his other thing too, if you guys don't understand this trait, basically if you bring in something off the sideline and it gets KO'd, you're not usually allowed to bring it back in if its effect would trigger again. But this effect puts it back on your sideline instead of going to your KO area. So that means if they do come over and KO this thing, you can actually bring it back in again. So the fact that this thing actually goes back to your sideline and you can potentially bring it back in again is really, really useful. Next up is the uncommon Magneto. This guy, for one, looks great. I love this sculpt. This could have easily been a super rare and I would have been happy with it. But for an uncommon, he's like one of the best uncommons, I think, in the game right now. He's got this really useful trait that allows you to swap out characters with, you know, the certain keywords listed there. Anything that gives you that kind of customizability at the beginning of a game to switch some of your team out, that's super useful. We saw it before with the Fantastic Four. Now we can see it with the Brotherhood and the X-Men, which we're going to take a look at in a second. And he's also got this really awesome defense power that can give ESD to your characters within his range and line of fire that share a keyword with him. Really good. Not to mention, pretty good stats and powers there. He's good, just really good support figure, and, you know, he can attack too, which is really nice. Then we have Professor X here. He does very similar things to Magneto, but he's only 25 points instead of 40 like Magneto. He's got a rally die trait, which gives him some leadership. Then he's got that same trait where he can swap characters out at the beginning of the game. So again, lets you customize your team on the fly. And then stealth and combat reflexes to keep him protected, and 8 range outwit is of course always useful. For only 25 points, he's a must include on a lot of X-Men teams now. And then some rares I wanted to take a look at real fast is Mr. Sinister. He looks pretty awesome right there. The reason I like Mr. Sinister is because he has this really cool trait that he can bring somebody in that's equal or less points than him and just give him all of his keywords and they become a clone. And then he's got Leadership and Mastermind, which he can use on his clone if they're within 4 squares of him, which is pretty nice. It means you can kind of leadership off of them if you pick like a good attacker, or if you're trying to just pick somebody to mastermind fodder onto. You know, actually Darwin from this set, the common Darwin, would make great mastermind fodder for him. You could keep him 4 squares back. He's got lots of health, and he's only like 35 points, and he's got lots of regen too. So if you want to just mastermind fodder, something like that would be good. But just bringing in something really powerful like a Dark Phoenix or something crazy, whatever. It's really cool because it doesn't say it has to be a standard character, just equal or less points than him, so you can do some weird stuff with Colossals or whatever. And then Tempo, I like her a lot. Pretty cool sculpt there, flying. But then the reason I like her so much is because as a free action, you can give a character +3 or -3 speed. So of course that's amazing. Pick somebody that already has really high speed, like the Chase Speedweasel we pulled that we'll take a look at in a minute. And then she's charging for crazy amounts, because don't forget, replace then modify. So if you +3 somebody's speed and they charge, you'd first half it to like 4 or 5 or whatever, then you'd get the +3, so you can get some insane running shot and charge ranges, or movements I should say, to just increase your reach like crazy. You can +3 your taxi if you got one of those characters that can like carry 3 characters. That's 3 more squares that they can carry everybody. Or somebody with hypersonic, you know, there's just a lot of uses for that. It's really, really cool. Not to mention she's got prob and can shut down adjacent characters' super senses, which is really nice, especially now after the Wonder Woman set. Next one we're going to take a look at here is Mystique. She looks really awesome. One thing I hate is that Shape Change was benched in this set, yet we have a super rare Mystique, an uncommon Mystique, and one of the chases is a version of Mystique fused with somebody else. So I really wish we had Shape Change for this set. It's kind of annoying, but they did give her impervious and super senses, which is pretty nice. And then, you know, she's got like a +1 defense for every adjacent opposing character. Is pretty cool to go with her stealth. And also her defense power is protected outwit, which is really nice. And she also has outwit, some running shot. So, I mean, overall, she's pretty good. The main reason I like her is she's over 100 points at her highest point value, and she has the Krakoan Revival trait. So that lets you be able to potentially revive characters that are 100 or less points, which is just, you know, the highest Krakoan Revival we have. So if you wanted to revive somebody like Juggernaut from House of X at his 100-point line, that's doable now. Next, we'll take a look at Mimic. And man, I gotta admit, this sculpt looks amazing. I do wish it was the Prime Mimic, not gonna lie, but this one is actually not bad either. He's got a rally die, which can let him copy some powers for a turn. I kind of wish it was permanent, but you know, maybe you can get some really good powers for a turn. A cool trait that lets him copy the powers of an X-Men or Brotherhood character on your sideline that's equal or less points than him. So, you know, there's some potentially crazy things you could do with that. Depending on what point value you have him at, of course. And then, yeah, otherwise he's just kind of got a stop click there, which is pretty cool. Then we also have Apocalypse. This one is pretty awesome. I'm pretty glad I got him. Now, he does actually give everybody Steel Energy, which can be good or bad. If you take a look at his trait here, he gives Steel Energy to adjacent friendly characters or any characters with the X-Men or Horsemen keyword. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's supposed to mean friendly also. Maybe they'll have to errata that, because I'm pretty sure the way that's worded right now, any opponent characters that randomly have X-Men or Horsemen keyword will also get Steel Energy, so watch out for that. He's got a Rally Die trait that can give Blades Claw's Fangs to a friendly character, which is, you know, could be really good or really bad. Just depends on what you roll for the blades. And then taking a look at his dial here, he's got some pretty good specials, Leadership and Outwit, Mastermind, and Invulnerability, and just pretty good stats and powers for the points otherwise. So yeah, it's really cool. And last but not least, the one I want to talk about here is, of course, the Chase Speedweasel. She's pretty awesome. She's the younger sibling of Weapon Hex, who was my main want, but this one was on the list of wants too, probably like second or third. Diamond Patch is really good. So you can see by her card, she's got some improved movement for elevation right there. Then she's got this cool trait, which whenever she rolls Blades, Claws, or Super Senses after resolutions, you can place her that many squares away, equal to your result of your roll. And then she's got Charge, and if she uses it to make a close destroy action, she can use Charge again, which is really awesome because you could actually like TK her out, Charge, destroy a wall, and then Charge again. And with that 14 speed opening up, that's going to get her all the way across the map, which is pretty nice. And then she's got Blades, Super Senses, and Exploit Weakness, of course, and some Mystics team ability down there as well is really nice. And you get all that for only 60 points, so she's pretty great. Alright, so that's going to do it for this unboxing video. I am pretty happy with it overall, can't complain, got some pretty good stuff. So let me know what you guys got in your bricks or cases or whatever you managed to get from this set so far, because I'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, and don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And if you guys would like to help support the channel even more, you can check out links in the description for our Patreon. You can see your name here in the credits with some other wonderful people, so make sure you do that if it interests you. And don't forget to follow us on, everything else, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're everywhere now. Just Heroclix headquarters for all of it. You can look it up and find us there. So like I said, that's it for this video. Thanks again so much for watching, and until next time, this has been Heroclix headquarters, signing off.